Hello, everybody. My name is Isaac Adams, and I'm about to do my narrative speech. I always thought high school was going to be like High School Musical, fun, cheering, and lively. I always wanted to be like Troy Bolton of my school, the guy that everyone likes and loves and wants to hang out with. I always strive to be that guy. But for some reason, my high school experiences was the total opposite of what I expected. By a show of hands, who knows what adversity means? For those who don't know what adversity means, it is a state or instance of a serious continued difficulty or misfortune. For me, that instance of difficulty felt like an eternity during those 4 years. Each year of high school had its own struggles: loss of friends, relationship issues, racism, family struggles, assault, and even death. Now, I invite you to walk the same path I once walked to get where I am today. And now let the journey begin. My freshman year, first year of high school, I dealt with the normal bullying, hazing, being called chubby, fat, President Tub, but fellow students, by fellow students for no apparent reason. I tried to be cool. I was a tri-sport athlete just like the rest of them. I played football, I wrestled, and I played golf. But if you're chubby and brown in the city of Ripon, California, a predominantly white town, I was a minority. It doesn't matter who or what you are or how much money you had. If you were brown, welcome to the hazing club. Fortunately, that was all the major instances I went through as a freshman. But I know what you guys are probably thinking, boo-hoo, poor Isaac, everyone faces bullying in their lives. Just tell somebody about it. Well, that's not that easy when the staff of the school were in it on it too. My sophomore year of high school, one would think teachers or any staff would help. That was not the case for me. Second period Algebra 2 with Mr. Flanders, for some reason, he always gave me dirty looks. When I would walk into class or turn anything in, he would just had the nerve of accusing me of cheating and one day called me a wetback because of that. He went through the process of trying to honor code me and so on. To cut to the chase, he pretty much got away with it until my mom came in and finally got him fired. The fact that my mom had to come in because no one believed me was just ridiculous. So let's just fast forward to the end of the year. So my grandparents are a wealthy bunch. So they have houses owned across California. So we happen to rent one of those houses from them. And for some reason, I still don't know to this day, my parents got into an argument with them, and my grandparents kicked us out of the house we rented from them. And they didn't even give us time to move out. We had to sleep in the back of my dad's car for a week until we found a new house in Stockton. Stockton, why would we move there? We knew nobody, and I would have to move high schools. Despite the issues I dealt with in Ripon, I would have to pretty much restart everything once I moved. I had friends in Ripon, but now I had to leave them and start fresh all over again. So that is exactly what happened. If anything, it got worse for me when I moved to Stockton. So now it's my junior year. And my mom, I never really got along with my mom after what happened. So she used to tell me, Isaac, it's super diverse in Stockton. You will be fine, said my mom every day since we moved to our new home. Try new things, she said. Continue to play sports, she said. Everything will be fine, she said. And I was always reply, I wish it was fine. So I took her advice and I continued to be a triathlete. So every day after football practice for the first few weeks, I used to get beat up by a bunch of the football players in the locker rooms, as well as rob me. My coaches never did anything but laugh at me and joke about it. So the so-called hazing continued to the point where I turned suicidal. I used to contemplate, what's the point of me being on this earth if nothing good came from it in return besides pain and depression? I had no friends, I used to get jumped, and I didn't have any happy place in my home. It wasn't until I met my best friend, someone who would stand up for me and help me finally fight off the guys who would jump me, brought me out of that suicidal fog. I would never forget his name. His name was Juwan Smalls. Probably the nicest dude you ever meet. Good student, great football player, and just an overall great guy. Shortly after football season ended, Juwan was murdered 4 p.m. December 14th, a day before he turned 18, over some Jordans around the corner of my house. I felt so heartbroken that day. My only friend was gone. The only one who helped me progress through high school is gone forever. From this experience, I was motivated to do better for myself, strive for greatness, and justice for people. From that experience was when I decided what I wanted to do with my life. Senior year, all I focused on was getting into college. I wanted to achieve that goal so bad. I had to retake classes I didn't do well in before. I studied extra hard in the current classes I was enrolled in, and I also took junior college courses at Delta, my local JC. I finally got a girlfriend. Things started to look good for me until my girlfriend, or ex now, cheated on me a week before my senior prom. And she didn't even feel bad after I caught her. So I went dayless to prom, and it was the hardest thing to do because I just kind of sat on the sidelines and just waited for the thing to end. I hated everything after that, but I realized something. I was being selfish to myself and my family. I would take out my anger on my brothers and my parents over some stupid girl. So quickly I bounced back, continued to strive for greatness. I got a job at my movie theater to build up funds for college. I graduated with a 3.8 GPA with 9 transferable college credits. Most importantly, I got accepted not just to Sac State, but 3 other CSUs as well. Now I know what y'all are thinking. Why would you just tell us the bad things that happen in your life? I know all that stuff is depressing. Adversity is difficulties that occur in a short period of time, meaning you will make it through. I gave examples of the hardest things I have went through in my life to demonstrate anyone can make it through anything with a desire at mind and a fire at heart. I went from being suicidal to being a first generation college student who majors in criminal justice at Sacramento State University. If you are going through adversity right now, I am telling you, it will pass and you will break through that barrier and strive for greatness. Hopefully, what you got from my speech is that I'm a person who just wants the best for myself and others. Thank you for all walking through the adversity of my life with me, and now we can take the next step into greatness together. Thank you.